What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. I just got back a couple of days ago from a trip to Brazil to compete in the Latin American International Championships. Didn't go quite as well as I had hoped. Out of over 260 competitors, finished in the top 33, and I was hoping to go further, and definitely disappointed in how I played, especially in one game that I threw really bad, where I feel like I could have gone even further and was feeling really confident going into the tournament. Felt like I had a chance to go all the way. So although I was really disappointed with the outcome, I still had a great weekend after I let myself mope for a few hours. Met so many of you guys, and that really helped lift my spirits. The amount of people that wanted to take a picture, wanted to say, hey, I watch your videos, great to see you, Rise, and just spending time with the community and experiencing a new place, a new culture in Sao Paulo, Brazil. So I had a great time there despite not doing so well. So I had one day where I was feeling kind of sad, and then the remaining couple days just had some great experiences with lots of friends and a lot of love to go around. So that said, we got a Willpower Cup video from Rockhaven, and I know, are behind, but we didn't showcase any Willpower Cup, so I figured let's do some before we head on into the next meta. Claydol, Mandibuzz, Pawniard. How often do you see Pawniard in the Go Battle League? Rockhaven is a phenomenal battler, and I want to see some Pawniard gameplay from this terrific trainer. So he's got the Pawniard here against a Mandibuzz. The steel typing is going to resist the Air Slash, and in this meta, with so many dark types and fighting types, Air Slash is going to be the preferred move set for Mandibuzz. Look at Pawniard, the little fella, building up this energy. Dude, this just totally triggered a memory for me when Mr. Out of Pocket and I, now he's a celebrity, the NAIC champion, but when we were teammates on a grassroots team, and we ended up winning a tournament together, and he got the winning points with a Pawniard. Pawniard was like the Pokemon on his team that got the winning the winning match. But here we go. Pawniard gonna take out the Mandibuzz, and now a great matchup here for Mandy against the Claydol. Claydol, though, does have access to, as we know, Ice Beam and or Rock Tomb to deal super effective damage. There's the Ice Beam. Looks like Rockhaven did get denied, so that's unfortunate here. These Mud Slaps not doing anything to big Mandibuzz, and nice patience from Rockhaven, not going to allow the catch. In comes Claydol here, going to fire off this energy he has stored. Knocks out the Skuntank, and going to get off another Scorching Sands. At this point, the opposing Claydol pretty much has to shield. Scorching Sands coming through. They're not going to shield. And it's the attack fell. Now you don't even really need to shield the Ice Beam. The opponent knows it's over. And a dominant win to start things off. Also, was that like 3480 elo? What the heck? Yo, save some elo for the rest of us, Rockhaven. Save some elo for the rest of us. Claydol against... what's this thing called again? Liepard? Yeah, Liepard. I got it, dude. I like kind of forgot, and I just remembered on the spot. I was blanking. That is pretty impressive. Just recall there. And here we go. Liepard goes down. Opposing Claydol comes in. Goes for the Scorching Sands because maybe expects them to shield a potential Ice Beam. Does get the attack fell, and it allows him to get to another Scorching Sands. Unbelievable. Huge attack fell. Allows him to get to 2 moves. In comes Gardevoir. This is kind of scary. Oh. I thought the opponent was lagging, but it looks like they gave up. The thing is, I'm not 100% sure Pawniard was going to reach 2 moves. I think the opponent might have given up a little prematurely. If Pawniard didn't get to 2 moves, that game wasn't completely over. Anyway, here we go. Pawniard against a Shadow Alolan Raticate. That's a cool pick. But these Fury Cutters are really chunking. Man, these Fury Cutters are chunking, super effective against the Dark typing, of course. X-Scissor is going to grab a shield. Another move coming through. Maybe puts up a shield against Raticate. No, going to let it go. Knows he can survive and still get off the X-Scissor before going down. So he's saying, if you want to go down both shields, be my guest. Pawniard grabs the second Protect Shield. Raticate going to get the farm down. And Claydol's going to come in here Probably want to shield the... No, okay. Not going to shield. Ow. It's going to do a lot of damage. Do you get the Mud Slap down before another? You don't. Now you have to shield to preserve this energy. Crunch gets shielded. Lots of energy on this Claydol. Going to throw the Ice Beam here. I think we denied the Mandibuzz, unless that was CMP. But wait, Mandibuzz doesn't have energy, right? Yeah. So that was just a denial, I think. We get some chip damage. And they are staying in, which tells us whatever in back probably doesn't want to see Mandibuzz. Aerial Ace, not going to do too much. Rockhaven is not in a rush to throw his energy, right? Because it's not like Aerial Ace really threatens to knock out anyway. So he's not in much of a rush to fire off this energy. He wants to make sure he also has residual energy for whatever the back Pokemon is. If Aerial Ace is potentially super effective, or Foul Play for that matter. Another Aerial Ace coming through. The opposing Mandibuzz might barely hang on. Let's see. Yeah, barely hangs on. And it is a Drapion in the back. But look, we still have energy on Claydol. This Scorching Sands might be enough to knock out. Boom! Big time damage. Knocks out the Drapion. And a nice win for Rockhaven. Here we go. Cool Kid is the opponent. We see a regular Drapion as opposed to the Shadow variant. A little bit bulkier. Takes these Mud Slaps a little bit better. Wow. Cool Kid's building up a ton of energy. This is kind of odd. Allowing this Claydol to throw first. Now you risk getting debuffed, but luckily doesn't get debuffed. Gonna throw a potential Crunch here. Does connect. Another attack coming through. This might be Aqua Tail range now. And there you have it. There's the Aqua Tail. So this non-Shadow Drapion actually able to grab both shields from Claydol. Able to get to 3 charge attacks before getting Mud Slap down. Claydol going to build up here. Goes all the way to 100 energy. Fires off the Ice Beam. Only 1 Mud Slap away from the next Ice Beam. So gets off double Ice Beam. Really nice. This Claydol, although it had to go down a shield, it more than makes up for it with all the damage it's able to get off. And this is just GG's, I would think, right? Yeah. GG's. The Claydol put in too much work. Gardevoir here. Thanks to the Mud Slap buff, this is a positive matchup. I mean, these Mud Slaps are doing about equal % damage as these Charms, especially if you get a Scorching Sands debuff here. This would be really nice. No debuff. Gardevoir, however, I don't think it's gonna... Okay, just barely gets the... Wait, 1 Fury Cutter? 1 Fury Cutter! And Gardevoir can't get off the move. Switches out, and this could take a while. This could take a while. Mandibuzz versus Mandibuzz, but you are up a shield. So the awkward thing is that your Pawniard does not really want to see that Claydol, right? The Mud Slaps are going to deal super effective damage, right? So not the most comfortable situation right now, because in this mirror match, the opposing Mandibuzz is going to be able to keep pace with the damage. So you don't really want to use a shield on an Aerial Ace. I'm not really sure who's going to be able to win this. Does pivot out. Has the ability, though, to deal super effective damage back to this Claydol. And look at how much that Night Slash does. That does so much. I actually really like this decision, because now you probably get the final Protect Shield here, right? And, oh, you get the boost as well. Oh, that boost might actually be super helpful. Oh, I love this decision. The CMP. So now they can only get off 1 attack. Smart play by the opponent, going for the Scorching Sands for a potential attack drop. But I think Aerial Ace will be enough here. And now you still have a shield to hide behind against this Mandibuzz. You can afford to take one even, but you might as well shield, right? What else are you going to shield at this point? And just got to get to an Aerial Ace of your own as these Air Slashes add up. Not quite in Aerial Ace range yourself just yet. And 1 more Air Slash that sneaks through will get the KO. This Mandibuzz should just barely hang on to this Aerial Ace with a little chunk of health. What is that, like 8% health? And a G to the G. Nicely done. 5-0 set from Mr. Rockhaven. Morpeko is the reward. By the way, Morpeko, unbanned in Play Pokemon. That's going to be exciting. Make sure you guys tune in to the Sacramento Regional Championships this weekend. I highly encourage you to support. I think it's going to be a great regional. Here we go. Mandibuzz versus Greninja. Hydro Cannon connects. Greninja very spammy to get to these Hydro Cannons, but Mandibuzz going to be able to outbulk it. Aerial Ace coming through. Connects. Dalton connects. And another Hydro Cannon coming through now. Mandibuzz going to be caught on the Claydol, so a nice catch by the opponent, and gonna have to mirror with his own Claydol. Now the awkward thing here is, yeah, you don't know if you win CMP or not, right? So you don't necessarily want to throw it and then lose the CMP and then not be able to build up residual. So this is kind of the safer play from Rockhaven. I feel like Scorching Sands might have been about enough from this range, but maybe not. So goes for the safe play, goes for the Ice Beam. In comes Sableye. Interesting. Going for the Scorching Sands here, but might get farmed down. Switch timer not just up yet. There it goes. Switch timer now is up. Pawniard's going to resist everything, but this damage from Shadow Sableye is still going to chunk. That Foul Play does nearly half health. Going to go for the Night Slash here. Night Slash not going to be quite enough. Maybe it would have been better to go for the X-Scissor, but gets the shield. Nice bait. Got to use your shields at this point. And these Fury Cutters are adding up very quickly, so maybe Night Slash honestly is enough. But I think you're chilling here. I think you simply shield, get the Fury Cutter down. Oh, it was actually a catch and a CMP. Wow, what a play by the opponent. A CMP catch. But just going to play it safe. Going to go for the Night Slash. This is same type attack bonus, so it does a little bit more than you'd think. Bang, and it is enough against the squishy Sableye. Pawniard with a very high attack gets the knockout. Here we go. Claydol into Drapion. Super effective mud slaps. Drapion staying in. ABA weak perhaps to the Claydol. And they're going to fire off an Aqua Tail. Does less than half health. They hard swap into Mandy. But we love this matchup for Mr. Pawniard. The little guy. Hard countering the big fella, the big flyer. Everything's going to be resisted here, but just because of the sheer bulk of Mandibuzz, I mean, look at this. It's pretty much keeping pace with the damage. In theory, right, we resist everything. We're dealing out neutral damage. We should be like a hard check here, but Mandibuzz is actually holding its own quite well. Throws on charge attack priority. Nice counting by Rockhaven. X-Scissor going to knock out the Mand... Oh, not quite. Mandibuzz hangs on with 1 HP. That is invisible HP right there. There is no HP. Drapion comes in. Gets a sizable sting down. That's a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, you got to put up a Protect Shield now, which is unfortunate. They do go for the Aqua Tail. Gonna throw this... I like this decision to throw the Scorching Sands. You don't want to allow them to get to another move before you get a shield back. So, yeah, gets the shield here. Do you let this go? Did they only go to Aqua Tail? I wasn't really counting. Nope. Nice shield. Gets the Mud Slap down. You're going to be able to get off a shield against something, and it's Gardevoir. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. So you need to get this off. You switch and hope that the Foul Play is enough here. I think it should be, though. I think it should be. Oh, but they catch. So we need to undercharge. How healthy was this Mandibuzz? It was 1 HP. Dude, I forgot the Mandibuzz was still there, and I think Rockhaven also forgot it was still there. Dude, I forgot the Mandibuzz was still there. That is lame. That is lame, especially because it was against a Pawniard. So theoretically, the one-turn Fury Cutter should have knocked it out, but the game still let him switch out and preserve the Mandibuzz. Dude, I literally forgot the Mandibuzz was still there. I wonder if Rockhaven knew it was still there and just knew he had to throw the move before the triple axle, or if he was like me and just forgot it was there. I forgot it was there. Anyway, crazy game. Mr. Pawniard once again against Mr. Mandibuzz. This one running Foul Play. Interesting that we saw that previous Mandibuzz running Dark Pulse. Normally when you see Air Slash, you see them running Foul Play for quicker energy generation, or getting to the foul play quicker, right, with the slower energy generation of Air Slash as compared to Snarl. Another foul play comes through. They come in with Claydol, making the quick swap, but gets off a Parting X Scissor before probably going back into Mandibuzz. Or going into Mandibuzz. This Claydol is going to be able to get off an Ice Beam here, most likely. Going to put up a Protect Shield. Sees the value in the Mandibuzz. These Mud Slaps are doing nothing. Over farming. Foul play coming through. Will threaten to knock out the Claydol here. Foul play. Says bye-bye, Claydol. What is going to come in? It's going to be that Gardevoir. Gardevoir is going to have to use Protect Shields at this point. Oh, and a nice combo play. This will be especially nice if you get that attack drop. Scorching Sands. No attack drop. Do we see the final shield come up? We do. Once they get that Mud Slap through, this Mud Slap damage really valuable. Puts it into one Air Slash range. Or like a few Fury Cutters range. One Air Slash. Opposing Mandibuzz about equivalent health to our own Mandibuzz. So I think we should be in a good spot. Also have a little bit of health on Pawniard if need be. So I think this is a pretty good situation for Rockhaven here. Aerial Ace connects. And the opponent's going to top left. G to the G. Jocko Loco, terrific trainer. From Canada by way of Colombia, I believe. We see Mandibuzz against a Purified Raticate. You got to watch out for that potential return on that Purified Raticate. But no, running Hyper Fang, just Purified for giggles, for kicks and giggles. One of my favorite Pokemon, Quillfish, coming in, Hisuian form. And doesn't have an obvious answer, so just going to stay in for now with the Mandibuzz. Gets a shield. Or, my bad, was switch locked. That's why he's not switching. Was switch locked with the Mandibuzz. Ice Beam, ow. Barely didn't knock out. The next Poison Sting knocked it out, so we'll probably come into Mud Slap down. Does he try to catch on the, no, can't really catch. They throw off their one Poison Sting. It is just an Aqua Tail. Oh, wow. Quillfish is just so ridiculously spammy. Quillfish, you little monster. Takes the move, goes for the Fury Cutter down. But this is looking pretty rough. Has to hope that Pawniard gets to 3 attacks here to have a chance. Which I don't know if it's going to get there. It's going to be really close. Does it get to this 3rd Night Slash? No, doesn't. And unfortunately, Rockhaven is going to have the top left with 2 shields still to hide behind. Probably should have shielded an Aqua Tail, I guess. But hindsight is 2020. Claydol versus Guzzlord here. This might be the last battle of the video. Let's see. Claydol going to build up some energy. Do we shield the Brutal Swing? No, we're going to let it go through. Building up to the Ice Beam. And going to bait the Scorching Sands. This is a tough no shield for the opponent. So let's see if we get that shield. Yes, we do. Very nice. Going to safe swap Mandibuzz. Much better matchup for Mandibuzz with Air Slash as opposed to Snarl. I would think Mandibuzz probably beats Guzzlord with Air Slash as opposed to loses that matchup with Snarl. Just that reliable fast attack damage. It's not even like Air Slash is that good of a fast attack. It's just reliable neutral damage that you're consistently dishing out from a bulky Pokemon. Mandibuzz versus Mandibuzz. Not the most entertaining matchup in the world, but it was part of the Willpower Cup. It's about who has the willpower to not fall asleep in the Mandibuzz mirror match. That is what this meta was. And it was funny. I got a comment that was when I scheduled out the video. It was like, we don't want Ultra League, we want Willpower. And then like by the next day, it was like, no, keep the Ultra League coming. Willpower sucks. So it's maybe it's a good thing that we didn't get a chance, I guess, to showcase too much Willpower Cup as we move on to the next cup here soon. But oh, look at this. Undercharges. Doesn't want to give the opponent too much farm. Nasty undercharge is going to wall off the energy from Guzzlord here with his Pawniard. You do have to shield at some point, though. Oh, in comes Galarian Rapidash. Gonna be dishing out neutral fairy type damage. Night Slash connects. Gets the second Night Slash off. This will probably draw the final Protect Shield. And at this point, it's just gonna be Body Slams, right? Oh, gonna let it go. Gonna save the shield for Claydol. Gotta start shielding, right? I think you just go for the full Mud Slap down, throw a move at Guzzlord, right? That's probably the play. Oh, now this is a little bit sketchy. This is going to come down to perhaps whether the Rapidash can Fairy Wind down or not. We hope they can't Fairy Wind down. Oh, no, they definitely can't. Our Claydol was healthier. Mud Slap's going to do more than the Fairy Winds, and that is a G to the G. Thank you to Rockhaven. Some very nice gameplay as per usual in the Willpower Cup here with Claydol, Manabuzz, and Pawniard, who you don't typically see in the Go Battle League, but some nice battles and a nice showcase here at very high ELO range. So thank you so much to Rockhaven. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.